Good afternoon, dear learners. Welcome to this fifth lesson in our course series, Learning English or Teaching English to Beginners. I'm very happy to meet you again. I hope you are so. At the beginning, allow me to introduce my partner, Miss Lujain Hassan. Good afternoon, Lujain.
Good afternoon, Mr. Majid Ogorli. Good afternoon, our lovely learners.
Welcome. So we're going to continue what we have started. Now we are in the fifth lesson to beginners. We are going to start with an exercise about verb to be. We have a slide to see. We're going to show you it. I'm going to read and Lujain is going to answer after you. You need to answer first and then Lujain is going to answer. Nadir, Ali, Samira, and Huda, friends. We have verb to be. What is the suitable verb to be here? Can you guess? Yes, it is
Are.
are. Nadir, Ali, Samira, and Huda are friends. I continue. Nadir from Syria. What verb to be goes with Nadir? Nadir? Yes, it is.
Is. Nadir is from Syria.
Yes, Nadir is from Syria. I continue. Ali and Samira, here we have two. Ali and Samira from Tunisia. What verb to be goes here?
It's are.
Yes, Ali and Samira are from Tunisia.
Huda from Lebanon. What is the correct answer?
Yes, can you guess? Huda is a female. So,
Huda is from Lebanon.
is from Lebanon, yes. Huda is from Lebanon. Now, the grammar exercise is about verb to have. We took them last time. I, two friends. What verb to have is going to be suitable in this space? I
Have two friends.
have two friends. Yes, I takes have. I have two friends. They
have pets.
They have pets. Yes. Say it again, Lujain, from the beginning.
So I have two friends. They have pets.
Thank you. I have two friends. They have pets. Now, John is a boy or a man. John is singular, third person. So it takes
Has.
has.
So John has a dog.
John has a dog. Kate is a female name and it is also third person singular and takes has. Kate has a bird.
We, the same hobbies. We is plural. So, can you guess what it takes? Correct. We have the same hobbies.
We have the same hobbies. We have the same hobbies. Now, we try to revise some vocabulary we took last time. My family. My family. We have two brother and sister. A brother and a sister. They are called Sally. The girl is Sally and the boy is Hani. Sally is a daughter and at the same time she is a sister. Hani
Is a son and he is also a brother.
yes, so we have daughter, sister,
Son, brother.
yes, Hani and Sally. And they are children. They are children. Hani and Sally are children. Sally and Hani are children. Now, we took marital status. We're going to practice the conversation, me and Lujane, or Lujane and me. It is more polite. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Do you have children?
Well, yes, I have 2 sons and a daughter.
Good. Now we are going to change roles. Lujane and I, she is going to start asking.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Do you have children?
Yes, I have 2 sons and a daughter. The following slide is about age. Now we have something new. We are going to talk about age. How many years passed from our age? How old are you?
Well, I'm 16. How old are you?
I'm 35. Of course, this is not correct, but I don't want to say my
Yeah,
real
we're
age.
following the slides.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 16. How old are you?
I'm 35. We are going to continue something we started. In the previous lessons, we took numbers from 1 to 10. Today, we're going to continue the numbers from 11 till 100. So this slide now is going to be about numbers. I'm going to start this slide, and Lujane, you are going to continue. I'm going to say them twice. Okay?
Okay.
So 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19. We call this age from 13 till 19 teenage, teenage. Then we have 20, 20, 21, 21. Will you continue, Lujane, from 22?
Sure. 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25, 25, 26, 26, 27, 27, 28, 28, 29, 29, 30, 30.
Good. So from 11 to 20, it's a bit stranger than the rest of counting. The rest of counting is simply you just say 20, then you count from 1 till 9. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Then again, you just add 1, 2, 3 till 9. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, then 40. And so on. You just count the number and you put 1, 2, 3 next to it. Now, we're going to save time and say them in tens. Lujane, from 40.
40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 90, 100, 100.
Good. Well, we're going to repeat them, saying them again, quicklier this time. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And we are going to talk about the rest in the following lessons. For the time being, I mean for now, we have Guess Who game. I'm going to say who's that, and Lujane is going to say the correct answer, and you are going to guess what Lujane said. Who's that?
Tom's father. Tom's father.
Could you guess? This is a listening exercise. Who's that?
Tom's father. Tom's father.
The following one, Lujane, please. Who's that?
Sally's brother. Sally's brother.
Yes, it's Sally's brother. We continue. Who's that?
John's wife. John's wife.
John's wife. The following slide. Who's that?
Tom's daughter. Tom's daughter.
Okay. Now we come to titles in English. This is very important. In English, it's very important to say the title when you are not friends. If you are close friends, you can simply just say the first name. But when you are talking to someone not your close friend, it's very important to call that person using a title. We are going now to explain the titles and how to use them. The first one we start usually with Mr. Mr. is used with all men, married or single. So men who are married or single, we start calling them with the title Mr. Mr. is used either with both names. Both names, I mean first name and family name. First name and family name, like Mr. John Smith, Mr. John Smith, or Mr. Majid Gorli, Mr. Majid Gorli, so with both names, or with family name, Mr. Smith, Mr. Gorli, or, so I repeat, either with both names, first name and family name, Mr. John Smith, Mr. Majid Gorli, or with family name, Mr. O'Gorley, but never, it's not okay in Britain, although a lot of people outside England say Mr. First Name, but in Britain they don't say Mr. First Name. It's either last name or both names. So it's not okay to say Mr. Majid, although it's common in the Middle East. But in Britain, they say Mr. O'Gorley or Mr. Majid O'Gorley. The following slide is about Mrs. Lujane, will you please?
Well, Mrs. is used with married women only. You can't use it with single women. Mrs. with both names, first name and family name. Or Mrs. with family name only. Not with first name. You can't use it with her first name only.
Okay, so like Mr., Mrs. is used with both names, first name and family name, or with family name, Mrs. O'Gorley, Mrs. Smith, Mrs. Manette, etc., but not Mrs. Lujane. We don't say Mrs. Lujane or Mrs. Amal or Mrs. Kate. It's not okay in Britain, although maybe some people say it outside Britain. We continue with the neutral title. Maybe it's not very common like Mr. and Mrs. It is Ms. 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 is used with all women, married or single. So if you don't know if the woman is married or not married, use Ms. and they will like it. Women will like it when you say Ms. instead of Mrs. because if you say Mrs. and she is not married, she will not like it. But Ms. is okay even if she is married and you call her Ms. both names, I mean family name with first name, or only family name Ms. Manette, Ms. Smith, Ms. O'Gorley, etc. Not with first name. We don't use Ms. with first name in Britain. So Mr., Mrs. and Ms. are used with both names, first name and last name, first name and family name, not with first name. Lujane is going to continue with Miss.
Miss is used with girls and single women. Miss with both names, first name and family name. Or Miss with family name. And with the first name too. So here, Miss, you can say Miss plus the first name. It's okay.
So only Miss is accepted to say Miss Lujane. And usually Miss is used with teachers. Even if the teacher is married, you can call her Miss first name. It's okay with teachers, even if they are married, to call them with Miss first name. Miss can go with first name, family name, and both names. We move to talk about young and old. This is new vocabulary. We have 3 words to talk about. They are young, old, and middle-aged. Young, old, and middle-aged. If you look at the screen, you can see grandfather. Grandfather is old. Grandfather is old.
Grandmother is old. Grandmother is old.
Yes, so grandfather and grandmother are old. They are both old. Old is an adjective. Lujane, young and old.
My father and mother are middle-aged. My father and mother are middle-aged.
So my father and mother are middle-aged. They are not old and not young. In the middle, we say middle-aged. Middle-aged. We move to Lujane.
My sister and I are young. My sister and I are young.
So they are young. Young. Do you know now the meaning of young, middle-aged, and old? When we talk about people, about age, old people, we say grandfather is old, grandmother is old, dad and mom are middle-aged, my sister and I are young. Old, middle-aged, young. Old, middle-aged, young. Now we have an exercise. Lujane is going to say, but first you need to check the right word. Are Sally and Hani young, middle-aged, or old? Can you guess? Yes, right.
Well, they are young.
Young. They are young. They are young. We move to grandfather. Is he young, or middle-aged, or old? Can you guess? Yes, you're right.
He's old.
Old. Old. We move to dad and mom, father and mother. Are they young, middle-aged, or old? Can you guess?
They are middle-aged.
Middle-aged. Middle-aged. Right. Now we have review exercise again, but this time we are going to mix between height, age, and so on. He, tall. He, tall. Can you guess what should we put here? Is it has or is, or are or have?
He is tall. He is tall.
He is tall. Right. He is tall. Now they. They, young. What is in the space? Can you guess? Lujain?
They are young.
They are young. So it is verb to be and it is are. I. What does the word I take?
I am.
I am. Do you remember? I am middle-aged. I am middle-aged. I feel, Jane, I feel that I am middle-aged. Maybe people think I'm old. I'm not old.
Sure, you're not.
Again, we continue the review. You, Jane,
You are average
you are
height.
average height. Average height. You are average height. We
Are young.
are young. And he
Is old.
is. He is old. Do you remember which verb to be goes with every person? Now, again, we're going to continue and we are going to put this time have or has. It's verb to have. Kate and Sally, are they one or two?
There are two.
Two, plural. Which verb to have goes with plural, Jane?
Have.
Have. Will you read it?
So Kate and Sally have blue eyes.
Again?
Kate and Sally have blue eyes.
Yes. Now, you and I. You and I, they both take
Have.
have.
So,
Blonde hair, yes.
You and I have blonde hair.
Again?
You and I have blonde hair.
Yes. We come to Amy. Amy is a girl and she is third person singular. She is one.
So Amy has. Amy has green eyes. Amy has green eyes.
Good. We continue. I
have green eyes. I have green eyes.
Oliver
Oliver has black hair. Oliver has black hair.
Emily
Emily has brown eyes. Emily has brown eyes.
So in conclusion, I, you, we, and they take have. He, she, it take has. Take has. Now we move to the exercise matching. Match. We are going to practice the conversation. The first time I'm going to start, then we repeat it. Lujane is going to start and I will answer. And what are you going to do? You are going to guess the correct answer. Now on the screen you can see the exercise. You can do it while we are doing it. Number 1. What is your name?
Joan White.
So the first one is John White. Number 2. How do you spell it?
JOHNWHITE.
Number 3. Where are you from?
I'm from London.
Number 4. What do you speak?
I speak English.
What's your phone number?
It's 482-473.
Don't try to call this number. It's not correct. It's just written to show you the exercise. This time, Lujane is going to start asking and I'm going to answer her. This is a conversation. It's very nice for you to learn it because you will have ready-made sentences in your reservoir. Reservoir is a tank where you put water or things. So this reservoir can be in your minds. You can have the conversation in your mind and you can use it. When you try to talk to somebody, this conversation can help you. Lujain, please.
What is your name?
John White.
Well, how do you spell it?
Well, John. My first name is John, and my family name is White.
Where are you from?
I'm from London.
What do you speak?
I speak English.
What's your phone number?
It's 482473. Do you like this conversation, dear learners? I hope so. We move to greetings. Greetings in the world. In any country, they have a way to greet each other. This picture shows you waving. It is wave, wave.
Wave, wave.
So to wave is to move your hand greeting someone. To move your hand greeting someone. The second one, Lujain.
Shake hands. Shake hands.
Shake hands. This is another way to greet someone. You can hold the hand of the person and shake it in a way of greeting. Shake hands. Shake hands. Another way is, Lujain,
Bow.
bow. In Japan, they bow. In a way of greeting in Japan, they bow. This is another way, which is, Lujain,
Hug.
hug. Do you have other way in your country to greet people? I'm going to repeat them once more. Lujain is going to say them starting from wave.
Wave. Wave. Shake hands. Shake hands. Bow. Bow. Hug. Hug.
Good. Now we have new vocabulary, 4 words for greeting. Wave your hand, shake hands, bow, and hug. We move to some new vocabulary about rooms in the house. Rooms in the house. I remind dear learners, this course is for beginners. Some good learners can say, we already know this. It's very good that you know it, but beginners usually need to have new vocabulary. So now we are going to talk about rooms in the house, and then we're going to talk about furniture. Furniture are the things inside the house. The first picture is, Lujain?
Living room. Living room.
The living room is used in Britain and in America, but in Britain mostly say sitting room. Sitting room. The second room is, Lujain?
Bedroom. Bedroom.
So the bedroom is where we usually sleep. The bedroom is where you usually find a bed. The bed is this, what you see in the picture. Usually you sleep on it. You sleep on a bed. That's why it's called bedroom. Lujain, the following one.
Kitchen.
The kitchen is the place where we
Cook.
Where we usually cook. Kitchen. And, Lujain?
Bathroom. Bathroom.
Well, This room is pronounced in two ways. In America, they say bathroom, and in Britain, we say bathroom. It's bathroom. So bathroom American and bathroom British. I repeat them. Living or sitting room, living or sitting room, bedroom, bedroom, kitchen, kitchen, bathroom, bathroom. Again, Lujain, please repeat them from living room.
Living room or sitting room. Bedroom, bedroom. Kitchen, kitchen. Bathroom, bathroom.
Okay. Now we have the dining room. The dining room is where we usually eat. Dining room is the place or the room where we usually have dinner, lunch, or breakfast. Dining room. We eat in the dining room. As you can see in the picture, we have a big table with chairs and food. So it is called dining room. Dining room. Now we have an exercise. We have four rooms. Lujain is going to say the name of the room and you are going to point at the correct picture. Lujain?
Living room, living room.
Yes. So the first slide we pointed at
Living room.
the living room. Second slide.
Bedroom, bedroom.
Which one is the bedroom? Right. Right. Bedroom. Then, Lujain,
Kitchen, kitchen.
which one is the kitchen? Yes. This is the kitchen. Kitchen. And number 4,
Bathroom, bathroom.
can you guess which one is the bathroom from the fair pictures, dear learners? Right. It's the one up right. Bathroom. Bathroom. Now we are going to practice some conversation, Lujain and I, twice. I start first and Lujain answers, then we change roles. Change roles means she says what I said and I say what she said. Where is Sammy?
He is in the living room.
And where is Mom?
She is in the kitchen.
Where is Sue?
She is in the living room.
Good. Now we are going to change roles and I want you to practice this conversation as well.
Where is Sammy?
He is in the living room.
Where is Mom?
She is in the kitchen.
Where is Sue?
She is in the living room. Notice, while we are practicing the conversation, we usually don't say the and we link the two words together and we say he is in the living room. In the living room. He is in the living room instead of saying in the. It's not wrong to say in the, but while speaking, we can say it, he is in the living room. And if the word is starting with a vowel, instead of saying the, we can say ye. In ye evening. I will meet you in ye evening. Well, again, started the same conversation. Lujain, please.
Where is Sammy?
He is in the living room.
Where is Mom?
She is in the kitchen.
Where is Sue?
She is in the living room. Now, we are going to learn new vocabulary, furniture. The furniture is uncountable noun. We say Furniture is, but it includes all things in the house. The first picture is
sofa. This is a sofa.
sofa. This is a sofa. The second one, Jane?
Armchair. Armchair. This is an armchair.
Armchair. Armchair. This is an armchair. This is an armchair. Jane?
Chair. Chair. This is a chair.
Yes. Chair. Chair. This is a chair. This is a chair. Then, Jane?
Table. Table. This is a table.
Yes, table. This is a table. The following picture is Jane.
Bed. Bed. This is a bed.
Bed. This is a bed. And this is something we like, usually.
It's a fridge. Fridge. This is a fridge.
Yes. Fridge. Fridge. This is a fridge. This is a fridge. And
stove. Stove. This is a stove.
Stove. Stove. This is a stove. This is a stove. Now, Jane is going to read about Carla's house.
Carla has a beautiful small new flat. There is a bed and a table in her bedroom. There are 2 sofas in her living room. She still needs some furniture. Tony has a fridge for her, and Katya bought some chairs for her.
So, this is a reading passage about houses and furniture. I'm going to read it again for you. Carla has a beautiful small new flat. Flat in America is called apartment. So when you hear someone saying apartment, this is American. In Britain we say flat. Carla has a beautiful small new flat. There is a bed and a table in her bedroom. There are 2 sofas in her living room. She still needs some furniture. Tony has a fridge for her, and Katya bought some chairs for her. Now we have kind of conversation to practice, Jane and I. What do you need?
I need a chair.
Do you need an armchair?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Do you need a table?
Yes, I do.
Your turn, Jane.
What do you need?
I need a chair.
Do you need an armchair?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Do you need a table?
Yes, I do. So again, I want you, dear learners, to practice the conversation either alone or with someone. Alone, I mean to take the 2 roles, to say all the conversation, even if you don't have. Or you can pause. Pause means short stop. You can pause. Imagine that someone is practicing with you, and also you can change roles. Pretend that there is someone who is practicing with you, and you answer. So you take the role of asking, and then take the role of answering. Did you notice how I said and then? And I meant then and then. But in speech, we can say and then instead of and then. So we aim to teach you not only English, but also conversation, which is most important. I will repeat the conversation again. What do you need?
I need a chair.
Do you need an armchair?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Do you need a table?
Yes, I do.
Okay. we are going to move to another conversation about rooms in the house. Where do you eat?
I eat in the dining room.
Where do you sleep?
I sleep in a bedroom.
Where do you have a shower?
I have a shower in the bathroom.
Now we are going to change roles. Lujane is going to ask me and I will practice the other role.
Where do you eat?
I eat in the dining room.
Where do you sleep?
I sleep in the bedroom.
Where do you have a shower?
I have a shower in the bathroom. Where do you cook?
I cook in the kitchen.
Where do you watch TV?
I watch TV in the living room.
Change roles. Lujane, please, you start the conversation.
Where do you cook?
I cook in the kitchen.
Where do you watch TV?
I watch TV in the living room. Good. Conversation is very important. I need to fix this earplug. We continue. Where do you live? Now the place of your house. Where do you live?
I live in a house in the city.
How many rooms are there?
Well, there is a kitchen, a living room, and a dining room. There are 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
Lucky you. We are going to change roles. Lujane.
Where do you live?
I live in a house in a city.
How many rooms are there?
There is a kitchen, a living room, and a dining room. There are 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Which room do you like most?
I like sitting in the living room watching TV.
Do you have a stove?
Yes, I also have a fridge.
Good. Again, we are going, as you are going to do while learning English, practice changing roles. You say, and the other person says the other part. If you are only one, you can change roles, pausing between the question and the answer, pretending that there is someone who is practicing the conversation with you. Lujane?
Which room do you like the most?
I like sitting in the living room watching TV.
Do you have a stove?
Yes, I also have a fridge. Now we are going to talk about the places where usually houses are located. The first picture is, Lujane.
My house is at the beach.
So the house can be at the beach. The house can be at the beach. The first picture shows house at the beach. I like houses at the beach.
Yeah, it's
They
so
are
nice.
very beautiful and romantic. The second picture is, Lujane.
My house is in the country. My house is in the country.
My house is in the country. This means outside the city. The country is the place outside the city. Sometimes we call it countryside. Countryside. And we can also say country. So if I say my house is in the country, it means outside the city. Then we have
My house is in the city. My house is in the city.
the city is usually crowded. I prefer living in the country more than the city. What about you, Lujane?
Well, I prefer in the city.
Good. I live in the country and Lujane lives in the city. That's why. Then we have Lujane.
My house is in the mountains. My house is in the mountains.
So the house can also be in the mountains. It's very lovely. The fresh there is very clean. The air is very fresh. Sorry, I have a mistake. The air is very fresh and very clean. Now, we are going to review as usual every time we do this kind of review. We had an exercise about verb to be. We are going to do it quickly because we don't have much time to wrap up. Lujain, will you please read? And I will say the answer.
Nader, Ali, Samira and Huda, friends.
Are friends. Nader, Ali, Samira and Huda are friends.
Nader from Syria.
Nader is from Syria.
Ali and Samira from Tunisia.
Ali and Samira are from Tunisia.
Huda from Lebanon.
Huda is from Lebanon. Then verb to have.
I, two friends.
I have two friends.
They, pets.
They have pets.
Joan, a dog.
John has a dog.
Kate, a bird.
Kate has a bird.
We, the same hobbies.
We have the same hobbies. Then we saw Sally and Hani. They are daughter and sister.
Sally is a daughter and a sister, and Hani is a son and a brother.
So he is the son of his father and mother, and he is the brother of Sally. Sally is the daughter of her
the mother and father, and she is the sister of Hani.
They are children. They are children. Sally and Hani are called children. Then we had the marital status conversation. Lujain?
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Do you have children?
Yes, I have two sons and a daughter.
How old are you?
I'm 16. How old are you?
I'm 35.
Now, numbers. Lujain, will you please say them quickly?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
I will continue. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Lujain.
40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Now the game about who's that? Who's that?
Tom's father.
And who's that?
Sally's brother.
And who's that?
Joan's wife.
Who's that?
Tom's daughter.
Now titles. We said Mr. is used with all men, married or single. It is used with both names, first name and family name, or it can be used with family name only, but not with first name. Lujain, Mrs.
Mrs. is used with married woman. Mrs. with both names, first name and family name, or Mrs. with family name, not with the first name.
Ms. is preferred with women usually because when we don't know if they are married or not, we don't know to say Miss or Mrs. We can use Ms. Ms. plus both names, first name and family name, or Ms. family name, not with first name. Miss, Lujain?
Miss is used with girls and single women. Miss, both names, first name and family name, or Miss with family name, and with the first name too.
So the only title that can be used with first name is Miss. Miss Lujain. And when you are close friends, no titles. You say hi, name. Hi, Lujain.
Hi, Mr. Majid Okorli.
Okay. Now, young and old. Grandfather is old.
Grandmother is old.
My father and mother are middle-aged.
My sister and I are young,
young,
middle-aged,
old. So these two are young. And the grandfather is old. Father and mother are middle-aged. We reviewed some verb to be and verb to have. He is tall.
They are young.
I am middle-aged. You are average height.
We are young.
He is old. Kate and Sally have blue eyes.
You and I have blonde hair.
Amy has green eyes. I have green eyes.
Oliver has black hair.
Emily has brown eyes. Now, at the end of this lesson, I hope you liked it and I hope you got benefit from it. Till next Sunday, God willing, we wish you all the best. I want to thank Lujain. Hassan, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's my
for
pleasure.
helping me. This is Abdul Majid Ogerli, first supervisor and coordinator of English language in the Ministry of Education. Wish you good luck. Bye-bye.